A lot of these women ain't even worth their own weight in salt.
Damn.
You got a bunch of big Berthas out here running around talking about I'm a woman. No, you just a fat, obese woman that's low IQ and wear wigs. Ladies, all three of y'all watching, we know that the majority of y'all are broke.
Yep.
Why else would you be begging online, begging for attention, begging for people to subscribe to your lonely fans? Why else? We already know that you're broke. And in today's video, we're going to discuss the female epidemic called brokenness. Today's females are a lot more broke than they used to be.
He ain't lying.
So what I need you to do before we get started in today's video, hit that like. It helps the algorithm and it helps the channel grow.
Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, get it, get it, get it, get it. Ow, ow.
And then let me get this right. So a man has to come in and take care of all of his problems. And all of his problems means the car note, the car insurance, his mortgage, his rent, the HOA fees, his health insurance, the dental insurance, all the little fees that he has to pay throughout, everything else, right? So he's expected to come in, pay all that, come into your world and take over all your bills that you have been taking care of by yourself, right? What does he get out of it?
I'll tell you what we get out of it. Absolutely nothing.
He ain't lying.
We don't get nothing out of the deal. This is why men are walking away from women and we're tired. There's no such thing as a male loneliness epidemic. It's a female loneliness epidemic.
Yep.
Why on earth would a man take over paying for a woman and him when we get nothing in return?
How does he benefit? I'm so tired of seeing women talk about, I need a man that makes six figures. Do you have a six-figure mindset?
Exactly.
Do you have a six-figure heart? Do you have a six-figure patience zone? Like, do you have a six-figure safety zone? Can the man be safe with you? Can he be vulnerable with you? Can the man bring you his seed and knowing that his child is in the best hands necessary? I'm so sick of people saying, oh yeah, I raise my children. You feed, you clothe, and you water them, and you provide them shelter. That is not raising a child. That is maintaining a child. I do the same thing with my animals. I give them food, water, clothes, and shelter. Can he bring you his seed and you teach his seed, teach his children love, life, understanding, peace, integrity, forgiveness, patience, who and what God is, health, how to balance their finances, their education level. Let's not just send our children to school and think that they're going to teach them the right way. Are you teaching them in your home? Can he bring you this?
Amen. Amen.
I'm so tired of seeing it. So I'm a pick me because I stand up for my men. Let me tell you something. Like I said, I see the men, I appreciate the kings, and I love the gods. They move different out here and they really need us. They really need.
Hey y'all, we gonna have to take a quick commercial break because this lady spoke a whole word. If you believe and agree and speak that over your life right now, put a 1 in the chat, put a 1 in the comment. We gonna have a 5-second praise break. Come on, choir. See, it's rare for women to be like that. A lot of these women ain't even worth their own weight in salt. You got a bunch of big Berthas out here running around talking about I'm a woman. No, You just a fat, obese woman that's low IQ and wear wigs.
I believe when you really look at the stats, especially this conversation of six figures, you got to make sense.
We were talking about that too. Yes.
The thing is, if you look at the stats,
What did you say?
If you look at the stats,
the average man in America doesn't even make $70,000 a year like that. And then studies show that 21% of men that make $100,000 a year, there's only 21%. Out of that 21%, only 8% are black men. So people are getting married every day. Everybody's not marrying somebody with six figures. So where is all of this coming from? I believe women don't know how to articulate, I'm looking for someone that is secure. Because you can be with somebody that may not be six figures and he's still stable and have less debt than you do. But I don't think people are looking at what's really going on when you really look at.
A lot of women out here, y'all are just bums, dry begging online, and we're tired of it.
He ain't lying.
The juice isn't worth the squeeze.
Yep.
The reason why so many women are single today is they're not single by choice. They're single because of their choices. See, you're looking at a man's money instead of looking at what makes a man. You're looking at his assets and not his achievements. Because a man that's gonna do right by you, money cannot buy that.
perfect.
A lot of women don't get that. They think the more money he has, the better he is.
You
They
lose.
think if he's a millionaire, he's gonna be a man. Guess what? A lot of you have to settle.
What did you say?
A lot of you have to settle. Y'all saw the stats, so y'all ain't gonna be marrying rich Uncle Pennybags. A lot of you are going to have to start from the ground up and build an empire. And see, that's what women don't want to do. They don't want to build. They want a finished product. They don't want to build. They don't want to sweat. They don't want to try. They don't want to push. They want the pennies to become prosperity. And it doesn't work like that. A lot of these 100 to 200, even 3, 4, 5, 600K men, they didn't start like that. They started off as average guys, but they built a legacy. Today's modern women don't know about legacy. Stay away from materialistic modern women because they will drain your pockets and leave you with nothing.
Yep.
Your best course of action if you want to date in today's climate, go overseas or go interracial. Other than that, it's not worth it.
So today I was driving and like I looked to my right and I'm like, okay, that guy's kind of cute. And then he looks at me and then I look at him and then I look away and then he looks away and then I look back and he's looking. So I was like, okay, like there's something going on here. So I rolled down my window and he rolls down his window and I'm like, hey. And he's like, hey, what's up? And I'm just like, are you single? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, oh, cool, you should take my number down. And then he just stares at me and I just stare at him. And then I'm like, if you want to.